Welcome back to my channel where we talk about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, moving to Salt Lake City, Utah, and everything else about the Salt Lake City area. Now today, we're talking about what Californians don't know about moving to Utah. I will say this, I moved here to Utah when I was 11 years old from San Francisco, California, and I love it here now. But there are some things that you need to consider. But if you're new here, my name is Marvin Alvarado, the sneakerhead realtor here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I get calls and messages from people like you looking to make a move to the state of Utah all the time, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making the move in the next month, 6 months, or even a year from now, feel free to reach out to me. Give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. You can also book a call with me down below. All of my information is also in the description. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you make your dreams come true. Now let's get into it. Picture this. You're a brave soul from the golden state of California, and you've decided to venture into the unknown. You pack your bags, bid farewell to the ocean waves, and say hello to the picturesque mountains of Utah. But hold on, today I'm going to share 5 things that you really need to consider when making a move to Utah. One of the reasons many Californians find themselves enticed by the state of Utah is the 4 seasons. They dream of cozy winters, vibrant springs, scorching summers, and breathtaking autumns. But let me tell you a little secret. The 4 seasons are not for everyone. I know a family who relocated from sunny Southern California, all excited about hitting the slopes and frolicking in the snow. Fast forward to 2 years, the wife shouts, "No more Utah winters for me." She just couldn't handle the cold and the surprise snowfall. So remember folks, winter in Utah can be a frosty affair, but hey, there are plenty of sunny days to make up for it. Now let's talk about the subject that makes Californians cringe, the dreaded traffic. Imagine moving from bustling San Diego, hoping to escape the gridlock, only to find yourself sitting bumper-to-bumper traffic on Utah's roads. Some newcomers swear that the traffic here is worse than they anticipated. Now, don't get me wrong, traffic in Utah can be a bit of a pickle, especially during peak hours. If you find yourself commuting from the east side to the west side of Salt Lake City, brace yourself for a roller coaster ride of stoplights, stop signs, roundabouts. It can get congested really bad. But hey, at least it's not as bad as LA on a really bad day. Now let's dive into a topic that makes wallets tremble, affordability. Many Californians believe that they were escaping the jaws of financial despair when they migrated to Utah. But hold up, in recent times, some people have realized that Utah's housing market is giving California a run for its money. I had a couple of friends who relocated from LA thinking that they'll be able to buy a spacious home for a fraction of the cost. Well, surprise, surprise, Utah's real estate prices have been climbing steadily, making that dream a little bit harder to achieve. Sure, compared to California, you can still get more bang for your buck here in Utah, but the days of super cheap housing are starting to fade away. So if you're banking on that affordable dream, make sure you do your research and keep your budget in check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stir the pot a little. Let's talk about politics. Now, we all know that Utah has historically leaned towards the conservative side, while California has had more of a liberal reputation. But here's the thing, it's not as black as white as you might think. Utah is a beautiful melting pot of diverse political views. So even though you might find a generally more conservative vibe, there's a room for a wide range of perspectives. And guess what? Some Californians who moved to Utah actually love the change. They appreciate the diversity and the thought of, being able to engage in meaningful conversations with people who have different viewpoints. It's great. So while the political landscape might be different, it's not necessarily a deal breaker. Embrace the opportunity to expand your horizons. Now let's wrap up this roller coaster ride with our final reason why some Californians didn't quite find their happy place here in Utah. And that's the culture shock. Utah has its own unique cultural vibe that can catch newcomers off guard. From the predominant religion to the close-knit communities, it's a different world compared to the coastal haven of California. Some Californians found it challenging to adjust to the lifestyle, traditions, and the social norms in Utah. But hey, let's not forget that Utah also has a vibrant art scene, amazing outdoor activities, and a growing foodie culture. So with an open mind and a willingness to explore, you might just discover a new appreciation for the Beehive State. Well, there you have it, my adventurous friends, a glimpse into the stories of Californians who had second thoughts about their move to Utah. Remember, everyone's experience is unique, and what didn't work for some might be an absolute dream come true for others. So if you're thinking of making that move to Utah, do your research, visit Utah, talk to the locals, and embrace the adventure. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and one favor, I want to know, where are you watching this video from? Where are you considering your move to Utah from? Let me know in the comments. That's all for me today, and I'll see you on the next one.